Don Cornelius and Soul Train aren't just icons of black pop culture, they're pillars of black self-determination, media ownership, and cultural pride during a time when America was actively trying to erase and co-opt black expression. The story runs deep. Let's unpack it fully. Donald Cortez Cornelius was born in 1936 in Chicago, raised during an era when black people were expected to stay in the background. He served in the U.S. Marine Corps and then worked as an insurance salesman and police officer before stepping into radio at WVON, one of Chicago's most influential black stations. Cornelius was deeply aware of how black culture was commodified yet never controlled by black people. He saw that black music, fashion, and dance were the heartbeat of American youth culture, yet white television and media companies profited from it while sidelining its creators. So he created something radically different, the birth of Soul Train. Soul Train started locally in Chicago in 1970 as a black alternative to shows like American Bandstand, which rarely featured black artists unless they were already massively successful. Cornelius was clear in his mission. This was going to be the Black American Bandstand, but better, and for us. The first show aired on WCIU-TV and its success was instant. It wasn't just music, it was a full showcase of black joy, cool fashion, hair, style, and politics, all delivered with unapologetic pride. By 1971, Soul Train went national, launching syndication from Los Angeles. Backed by Sears, Roebuck & Co., a bold move that gave Cornelius independence from the major networks. It became the longest-running first-run, nationally syndicated TV show in history, running from 1971 to 2006. Soul Train was more than a music show. The Soul Train line was the most iconic dance segment in television history, black joy, creativity, style, and individuality on full display. Every week, it was a celebration of rhythm and confidence. Fashion and hair was a statement of resistance. Afros, bell-bottoms, leather jackets, Ankara print, braids, and later Jerry curls and high tops. It was a visual archive of black beauty, often in contrast to white American standards. There were political undertones. Cornelius may have spoken in a smooth baritone, but the show had a quiet militancy. It showed black people owning their space, shining with style, wit, and elegance during a time when black people were still being lynched, redlined, and segregated. It was a platform for artists. Soul Train gave early exposure to Aretha Franklin, James Brown, Marvin Gaye, Curtis Mayfield, Stevie Wonder, and later Prince, Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Janet Jackson, and TLC. It was the place where black musicians could perform without compromise. The undeniable economic empowerment. Cornelius controlled the brand. He created the Soul Train Awards, Soul Train Scramble Board, and merchandise. He owned the syndication rights and kept creative and business control, a rare feat in an industry known for exploiting black talent. Don wasn't flashy, he was precise, smooth, and calculated. He believed in black excellence not as a slogan, but as a responsibility. His sign-off line, love, peace, and soul, was more than a catchphrase. It was a spiritual and political ethos. He also helped bridge the civil rights movement with the emerging black middle class and creative class. Soul Train became a weekly safe haven where blackness was not only celebrated but marketed on our own terms. Despite his success, Cornelius struggled later in life. He sold Soul Train in 2008 and sadly died allegedly by suicide in 2012 at age 75. But his influence is eternal. Soul Train is the blueprint for shows like BET's 106 and Park in Living Color, Yo, MTV Raps, and even Versus today. It showed the power of black media ownership long before the term became trendy. It taught generations how to own our rhythm, our style, our stories. Don Cornelius's mission aligns deeply with the themes of this book, how to successfully unalive the Negro through their diet. Just as it exposes the food system as a vehicle of systemic control, Cornelius used Soul Train as a vehicle of cultural liberation. He didn't just feed the people music, he fed them representation, confidence, and control over the narrative. He understood, if we don't own the platform, we'll always be someone else's product. And that's exactly the message this book is putting forward, with policy, with black survival, with food. Order your copy today, available as an ebook or paperback on Amazon. Join 3,200,000 melanated people in this revolutionary movement of reclaiming their history, health, and reshaping the outcome of future generations. Please be sure to share, connect, and stay tuned for more.